Man, how y'all been doing? Uh, your boy been busy last week or so. You know what I mean, with the family, school, work stuff like that. Man, good job, Carson. Way to own up to the article by Joe, guy from Philly Voice, journalist from Philly Voice. Like they say, highly respected, man. He didn't agree with everything that he said. He didn't agree with everything that he said, no doubt. But at the same time, like Carson said, some of that's true. You know what I mean? It is. I can be selfish. As far as bullying Mike Grow, he's like, nah, I wasn't bullying Mike Grow. The way we've handled this offseason, picking up the option, the $20 million option on Nick Foles, bringing in that guy Matt Burke. Matt Burke, the defensive assistant to Jim Schwartz from '09 to 2013. I believe he worked with Schwartz in Buffalo and Detroit. So they have familiarity right there. So you see what I'm saying? So we I think he'll be able to get in Jim's ear as far as, hey, let's turn up the pressure a little bit. Now, Jim, he's against going against his philosophy, going up against the grain, but at the same time, a familiar face, a familiar voice there with you, somebody that's been in the heat of battle with you. He say, hey man, let's lean this way. That might bode well for us, Eagles Nation, at the end of the day, defensively. Rework the contract of Rodney McLeod, free up 70. Wish it was 70 mil, y'all. Whew, man, we have so many players then. Um, they say in the mock draft, they right now they got us projected to take an heir for Jason Peters' throne. See what I'm saying? That was one of the headlines out there today. Wouldn't be opposed to it. Wouldn't be opposed to it, but I still believe Jason Peters will be back for another season. Maybe so. Unless, we just get the camp and it's like, hey, this guy, he's just, or we bring in a veteran presence that's just, you know, that we can't look away. But we still got to find somebody to step over in right guard who's going to start next to Kelsey, in between Kelsey and Lane Johnson. See what I'm saying? That's another story for another day. I'm just glad that we haven't fallen apart, y'all. I'm just glad we haven't fallen apart at the end of the day. Like the Rams did against the Patriots. You see what I'm saying? I think the Rams, the stage was too big for them. They were just happy to be there. Wade Phillips, he knew what the hell he was doing. That defense knew what the hell they were doing. But after a while, they just couldn't hold number 11, Julian Edelman. What do you have? 11 catches, 140 yards, 10 catches, 140. Man, Sonny Michel had the only touchdown of the night. Only touchdown of the night. So, you go from scoring 74 in Super Bowl 52. That's why I got my thing up. I will be taking that down pretty soon. But, you know what I mean? We're still the champions in our minds. Going into this year, we're the best team in the NFC. I'm going to say it now. We the best team in the NFC. There's no product put out on that field that I saw yesterday evening that tells me, oh man, the Rams and the Patriots are just so far ahead of us. The Patriots, you guys get a shoe in. You guys have earned that. You guys have earned that shit. You see what I'm saying? So we're not even talking about y'all from that standpoint. We're talking about you on a year-to-year basis in this instance, but at the same time, we understand you guys will be there representing the AFC in 2020 in Miami. Guess what? We gonna join you dogs. We gonna come join y'all, man. We gonna come join y'all, man. I mean, we want half of the success that you guys have enjoyed in the AFC. We want that for the NFC because the NFC is tougher than the AFC. But we're a tough damn football team, man. We're a tough fan base, man. And we travel. We make it to Miami. You best believe we gonna be there. You best believe we gonna be there. My fiance ain't gonna let me go by myself. My kids gonna probably have to go too. Be a family trip to Miami. See what I'm saying? We Sean McVay. Now I'm on to him. My thing about Sean McVay is no hate. It's just a slight that my head coach is 3-0 against the previous coaches of the year, and Matt Nagy and Sean McVay. But a lot of people always talk about Sean McVay as being a better coach than Doug Peterson. That's what I don't understand. Sean McVay is conservative. Jared Goff is conservative. Carson Wentz, gunslinger. Carson Wentz, risk taker. Doug Peterson, same thing. That's how Philly get down. Y'all can have that pretty stuff out in California. You can have your pretty stadium. When you come to the link, you're getting wrecked. When you come to the link, you're getting wrecked. And it's straight like that, man. And it's straight like that. Y'all know how we coming, man. This off season. We getting our rest in. And, hey, we putting a stake in the ground and we letting you clowns know it's going down in 2019. And the team in green, we expect to be back on the stage. Back on the stage. Because we know what it takes. We know what it takes to beat that team. We know what it takes to beat Bill Belichick for a championship. We know what it takes to beat Tom Brady for a championship. We know what it's like to show up. We know what it's like to be there for Super Bowl week. All the bells and whistles stuff going on. Y'all heard what Alshon said. Like Torrey Smith said, still the funniest thing I've ever seen. Still the funniest interview I've ever seen. Where you sit up there and say, man, we ain't interested in all that shit. We here to play football. We not here for, oh yeah, Super Bowl week, take a picture of me. No. We here to ball and we here to get that call and be gone. I like them Super Bowl commercials. I like the one with Lil Jon, Steve Carell, Cardi B. I like that one. And I like the one about, what was her name? I don't want to get her name wrong. It was the lady, Miss Jones. She has an infatuation with football, a real love for the game. You know what I mean? She's very determined. Shout out to you. I don't want to get your name wrong, Miss Jones. So we're just going to keep it last name based. Same thing with that commercial when Marshawn knocked the football off the cake. He knocked it off the top of the cake. He was the only one not wearing a suit. That was crazy. That's very Marshawn, though. That's very authentic. I like what I saw in that commercial. That commercial had me lit. I'm sitting up here like, man, damn, Prime just picked off Joe Montana. Joe Montana was like, nah, cowboy. Michael Irvin, he started walking out there. Him and Jerry Rice. Jerry was like, I'm open. Michael was like, hey. He was like, nah, cowboy. That was so funny. Emmett was like, I got more yards than both of them. That was funny. I'm like, man, y'all did y'all thing on a couple of them commercials. Halftime could have been better, though. Halftime could have been better. Like they say, this Super Bowl, this 53 wasn't as good as 52, man. It wasn't as good as 52 at the end of the day. I mean, it's a lot to live up to, man. A lot to live up to. A lot to live up to. It wasn't no shootout. I wouldn't even say it was a defensive game like that. It was a defensive game on the Patriots' part, no doubt. That was a virtuoso from Bill Belichick. 3 points? A team averaging, what was they averaging? 30? 33? You held them to 3. 3. And then, I got out coach. Your quarterback can't stand up in the pocket because he ain't got no nuts, man. He don't want to stand up in the pocket and take that on the chin. He don't want to take one of them hits. He can't evade the rush. His eyes go down. Like folks were saying, man, he looked shell-shocked. He looked like the moment was too big for him. He was uncomfortable with everything he was seeing. They were confusing him. Pre-snap read. Nowhere near Carson Wentz's. You know what I mean? Healthy, you don't hold no candle to Carson Wentz. I still feel we have the best young QB in the game. We do, Philly. We do. Philly, stand up. Eagles Nation, stand up. Y'all already know. Get your kids some gear this offseason. Get your kids some gear this offseason. Get you some more gear this offseason. I need to get me some new hats. I'm ready to get me some new hats. Ready to start ordering my son some stuff. Man, I really look forward to meeting some of you guys, man, in the off season. You know what I mean? We're going to keep on doing our thing. We're going to keep on bringing this great content to our great fans, man, our great subscribers, man. Y'all tell y'all great cousins. Y'all tell y'all great friends. Tell your great dog. Tell your great TV. Tell your ceiling. Tell your cover. Tell anybody that can subscribe to our channels, man. Y'all all go subscribe to my boy Lord Brunson, YTD Darius. If y'all ain't on them, you know what I mean? Philly 500, Bit of Birds. You see what I'm saying? No, y'all already subscribe to the big homie Mighty E-Rock. If you ain't subscribed to big homie E-Rock, I mean, something wrong with you. If you follow these birds, you see what I'm saying? So, man, it's not even like bittersweet. I just felt like we should have been there to fight the Patriots for the championship this year, but we wasn't there. We wasn't healthy. You see what I'm saying? This is one of those games. Look at Ty Gurley. Ty Gurley wasn't healthy. That totally derailed what they could do in the Super Bowl. But the coach wasn't ready. He didn't have contingency plans in place for when that stuff went awry, when it didn't come to fruition. Y'all see what I'm saying? When it didn't come, when the results didn't happen for their team, it was like, oh, what do I do? Sean McVay looked confused. You wasn't going for a 4th and 3 in your territory near midfield. You give the ball back? Come on, bro. You thinking a field goal you thinking a field goals, you good? No. You gotta be aggressive, bro. You gotta be aggressive. You did not hit the Patriots with nothing they were not expecting. You didn't hit them with nothing they wasn't expecting yesterday. Nothing. That defense went out there. They did what they need to do. They ran out of gas because they was on the field too long. Like we said. Somebody said, oh, Skip Bayless said, oh, let me get to this. Skip Bayless said early on Skip and Shannon that the Rams got the best defensive line in the game. No, they don't. The Eagles got the best defensive line in the game. You talking about 1 or 2 players, dude. We talking about bodies we can throw at you in waves. And we still got guys hurt that was on our D-line. So, I'm just trying to figure out how the Rams are better. The Rams didn't keep coming all night long. They started, they was coming, yeah. But I'd rather have it come late than have it come early and then it flame out. I'm just saying, that Brandon Graham strip sack, it's coming late in the game when you really need it. Not early, that's how we scored, and then late in the game, they go down the field and win. Folks not going to talk about the pass rush. They're going to talk about the pass rush if you bring it at the end and then you get that ball out that man's hands. That's what it's about, man. It's about getting that ball out. Get it to the offense. See what we can do at the end of the day. We're going to continue to silence these haters. We're going to continue to let these guys know that we are coming. Last team to win a Super Bowl in the NFC is us. As far as the Saints, you guys stop playing close games in the playoffs. How about you guys get you a blowout? Okay? You know what I mean? It's going to carry into 2019. That's going to motivate y'all, man. It's going to motivate y'all fans to come out to some of these road games. Cheer you guys on. Let them know, hey, man, I'm trying to see y'all get where y'all been saying y'all trying to get to for the past 10 years. Ain't been back since that one y'all got. You know what I mean? So it's stuff like that. You got to make this stuff mean something to these young fellas, to these young boys and girls that's growing up watching these teams. That way, they be the next wave that of diehard fans that follow these fan bases, man. Especially us Eagles. That's our responsibility, Eagles Nation, to convert some of these fans that's on the fence. Like my nephew, he's a borderline Giants fan, just because of Odell. He's like, oh, he's like, Uncle, I really like the Eagles, though. I mean, the way y'all play. I'm like, dude, just come over and be an Eagles fan, man. Like, come draft time, he gonna sit down, he gonna watch it with me, and I'm just gonna work on just converting people, man. That's all I got for y'all. I've been missing y'all, man. That's why the video going long. You know what I mean? I'm a little long-winded tonight. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all. Like, comment. Let me know what y'all thinking about it. Let me know where it's at. I'll start going live soon. I want to hit 200 subscribers before I go live. That way we at least have 25 to 30 people in the chat that I can interact back and forth with you guys. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to just be up here talking by myself. So, that's all I got, baby. Fly Eagles fly. You already know I got my new backdrop coming. It might be in the closet right now. I don't know. My fiance got me something for the birthday, but I'm getting them colorways, them Nike colorways, and I'm ordering my gloves because I hurt my shoulder working out, and I'm ordering them gloves, them handle gloves, with my boy Lord Brunson. Promo code, no doubt, definitely. Fly Eagles fly. You already know what it is. Bird gang, baby.